Welcome back. We're here at Commodity Classic talking to some of the nation's top farmers about how they're using innovation to drive profitability and yield on their farms. However, Katie Pinke recently visited a Minnesota operation that is taking a much different approach.
Michelle, recently I had the opportunity to talk to a small organic farmer just outside the Twin Cities to talk about the unique techniques they're using to remain viable.
The farm has been here since 1906, but actually its Webers have been farming in this area for over 8 generations. We are currently grass-fed organic. Today we have not only our dairy farm, which is about 60% of our operation, we also have a grass-fed beef operation, we have a natural pork operation, and we also do pasture chickens and free-range laying hens.
Innovation on your farm looks different for every farm. What are some aspects that you're doing different on your farm?
For us, it's really been about how do we stay in farm in the area that we're in, being so surrounded by, the urban development. For example, because of where we are, we're not zoned agriculture anymore. And so that puts a lot of limits on how we can expand our operation or change our operation. For example, buildings. And so we're not allowed to put on big agriculture structures to grow our operation, and so we have to really think outside the box.
What has innovation brought to your farm?
For example, outwintering our cows in the winter time, where they have that choice of being out on pasture in a sheltered area, with windbreaks or trees, but also having the opportunity to come inside too.
There's lots of different methods. Some have no buildings at all and just windbreaks. Some put them in woods.
What's the perception of that? What do people think when they see that?
You got to understand that a cow is a ruminant. Their body temperature, just standing still, is 101 degrees. Plus, they are ruminating at that same time, and so that's producing a lot of heat. On a bright sunny day like this, it's hovering right around 5 degrees today. They're all standing outside. They're just fine. As long as we can protect them from the wind, they actually choose to be outside versus that choice to be inside. There's a lot of health benefits in that, and we just see that in our cows. They're healthy.
What would you say to potentially a farmer struggling in the dairy business right now, and how would you provide them some encouragement?
I think I'd really encourage them just to kind of start thinking outside the box. It doesn't always have to be the way it's always been. And with the dairy industry, the fluid milk is not what's selling. What's selling right now is the cheese and the yogurt. And so really paying attention to that and making sure that that's something we're doing on our farm, is breeding for higher components, higher fats and the proteins, because that's where we're being incentivized